Hey YouTube, Tutti back with a trades, pickups, and what a fucking pickup this is, I tell ya. Some absolute crackers in here, guys, I must admit. I did omit a few bits from last week, probably because I was fucking half cut, so I think I do apologise for that, because I hadn't been drinking for a few weeks and I had a couple watching the Liverpool game that fucking really knocked me sideways, I must admit. But I have got one, I must admit. That's the first one, so it should be alright for this. I am going to do a room tour after this as well. Yes, last week the light just ran out. It looked way too dark. So try and get through this as quick as I can, and then get on and do a quick tour, quick spin around the room, so to speak. But yeah, first few bits, because otherwise this video's going to go for ages. That I omitted last week. A couple of Wii games. Got these in the game by two, get the third, 3 or whatever it is. Can't remember now. Namco Museum Remix. Some good little games on that. Me and the girls have been playing, especially the Galaga Remix. Sorry, not Glaxion. This is an unusual. I've seen this one and I picked it up because I hadn't. You generally see the same games, don't you? Let's be honest. And I've never seen this one out there before, so I grabbed it and I've left a little bit of sticker on it. That really annoys me. Hang on a minute, guys, because it will just bug the shit out of me. Then game little fucking things that they stick on everything. But anyway, it's Mushroom Men, the Spore Wars. It's quite a good little 3D platformer, actually. And then lastly is Current Gen. It's still sealed, but again, it's one that I had. When it came out on release, there's a few about that completely died off. Couldn't find it for anywhere. Then I seen it in HMV. Then I've seen it in game. When I've seen it in game with them once, I thought, fuck it, I'll have it. And it is the wonderful 101. Like I say, still sealed, like I haven't opened it yet. But I played the demo of that, and to be honest, the controls were like, what the fuck? My mate at work picked it up. He said there is like a little tutorial, and the controls do get a bit. They sort of explain the controls better, so it's more understanding. So I thought, right, I'll have that. I'm just going to pop the heating on. So I might have a weird orange glow. There we go. Right. Trades. There's a couple of trades. One sale. Tradey exchange. First one is with, get his name right, Hovis Loaf, Will. New to YouTube, guys, please check him out. He's doing videos on his camera at the minute. And I can't remember how it come about. It's like something I had or something he had. I think something I had, and he was after it. Yes, it was. It was the Sega games. He's after all the Mortal Kombat ones. That was it. So, toed and froed. He was after a few odds and sods that I had, by the Mortal Kombat and a few of the bits that I've sent his way. Not sure if he's done a video yet, so I might have given it away partly. But anyway, check him out. Check him out because he's a new YouTuber and we all need the support. What he sent me was one from my collection, which is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds on the Cube. Very good condition. I'm not going to show you the inside, you'll probably see them. And I didn't even know this game existed. He mentioned it, like his list of what he had for trade, and it didn't really register. And when I just sort of seen the name, I thought, oh, it's PS2, and I've got that. And I looked at it again, and I was like, really? And anyway, you guys probably know it, especially you handheld nut jobs, is Beautiful Joe Double Trouble. And it looks pretty much GameCube, PS2. So yeah, I didn't even know that existed. You know, I say the DS. Oh, and give me a note. The note's quality. I finally found someone with fucking worse handwriting than me. Hello, Stu. Here are the games you wanted. All in uppercase. Ah, shouting. I can't write very well. Lol, 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 lol. Unless it says 101. But yeah, Will, awesome. Please check Will out, guys. Like I say, he's a new up and coming YouTuber, so we all need support. Right. I'm not going to spend too long because there's some really good stuff coming up. A few bits from the charity shop. I didn't see these out. They were in like a box on the floor. And I was just kind of like, ooh. So I'd been in there a day before or something, and usually when they stick stuff in like the reduced piles because it's been there, sat there for a few days, but hey-oh. All complete. Lost World Jurassic Park, as you can see, 30p. Nothing else, I'll have it for the case. Because I'm sure I've got that one, but I might be better than it. This one's missed its manual. I don't know if I've got it or not, but for 30p, Flintstones Bedrock Bowling. So no manual in that one. Right. This, I couldn't believe this. In the old crack converters, one of the ones that I go to, sort of always go in there, scan it, pick up the odd sort of GameCube games I showed you in the old PS2 game and whatnot. I do look at the Wii games, but just tend to be, for any of the sort of ones that I'm specifically after. And someone mentioned this one. It was one I was going to get before when I picked up House of the Dead 2 and 3 on the Wii. So these are Wii games. And someone mentioned this other version of it. It's like a light gun type game, and I'd sort of, and because it's always a bit, it's quite a lot of swearing in it. And then someone else mentioned it again recently and said it's got like it's in the Guinness Book of Records for the most swearing in the game. So when I seen it in the old crack verse, I'll have a look, see how much it is. And I couldn't believe it. And then I looked at all the other ones, and I found a couple that, for the price, I wouldn't have paid any more for them, but for this price, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking having them. So you probably guessed it anyway. I've got House of the Dead Overkill on the Wii. It's got all the bits there. It's all got all the manual, the discs. It looks like it'll work. It's not pristine by any means, but it's the fucking price. Check the price out. 99p. Wii games, 99p now in a, okay, you could argue it's a second-hand shop, but still. So I went through the sort of rows, and there was some like all the fucking Family Party. I ain't buying that shit. So then there was Knight's Journey of Dreams. Again, it's got the manual, discs okay, and again it's 99p. And then the last one, which I was going to get because I've got them all on the Cube, and just purely because it's just a bit of an OCD thing. Fortunately, this is missing the manual, but again for 99p, it's Tak Guardians of Gross. So there you go. If you didn't really think to sort of check out the old Wii games for 99p, fucking hell, you can't beat that. Right, so that's a few bits there. The sort of, I suppose it's a trade exchange with a chap who I met for the first time at Play. Cracking guy, Keith, the Host 2. He's not, well, I suppose he has only not recently started doing videos. He's been relative terms, but he's got a good couple up there now, and he's really getting into the flow. Check him out as a Scouse lad, top geezer. He's a Liverpool fan, of course, but even then, I still would have been friends with him because he's from Liverpool, and even the blue side can't be someone make that bad. But anyway, Keith, he did a video, and he was getting rid of a load of, well, not a load of, a sort of section of his collection, for want of a better word, and he was looking to offload it all in bulk. Fortunately, I had the system, I had a few of the games, so I told him, look, if you don't have any joy, I'll be interested in X, Y, and Z. Or probably more than that. So, I don't think he had much sort of interest, so he said to me, look, yeah, open up, what have you got? And I didn't really have much at that point that he was interested in. So I said, look, tell me a price. Said a price, I said, right, give me till payday, I'll sort you out. And then in the interim, obviously, I found a few bits, and he went, oh, I'm interested in that. So it ended up being like a bit of a cash and a bit of an exchange. And in between that, he'd found something out, so he chucked that in as well. So it kind of escalated, and I'm glad he didn't get too much, because I know this, he said that the weight of this cost him a fair bit. So I do apologise for that, Keith, mate, but these are awesome. Really happy with this. Bit of a sort of a foo bar on my end, but that's doesn't do you, but you'll know it when you see it. So, off Keith, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Saturn games. It's a fucking Saturn crazy, mate. Virtua Fighter Remix in one of these double boxes. It's got I think the main point of this was the CG portraits. There's the second disc at the back, and they're all cracking condition. This is the one I've been after. So this completes the trilogy now for me on the Saturn. So I've effectively got them all. And that's Panzer Dragoon. Again, it's got the manual in there. It's all in lovely condition. We've got, again, not one I've ever heard of from the Saturn, but this isn't very common from what I could see anyway. Very briefly, Cyber Speedway. This one still haven't got on the Mega Drive. It still eludes me. My mate fucking John had it, the bastard, and fucking moved it on. Wouldn't let me buy it. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. So I'm guessing it's probably the better version of it anyway. And the extra one that Keith found, I think he must have gone to a car boot or somewhere, and he basically gave me it for what he paid, which was quite substantial actually. To be fair, I think he said £4, which I think is quite a lot of car boot anyway. It's Casper. Again, it's got a little bit. You can tell it's a car boot job. Well, not that that's probably not the right thing to say. Some car boot stuff's really good, but you can tell it's been, it's probably been in a box or someone's been moving it about quite a lot. It's not just come off someone's shelf. It's a little bit, and it's got that Saturn wobble to it. I know Scott, Saturn lad, said, "Oh, you better watch your games." Where did he say he'd got his? He put them somewhere, and he was like paranoid, and they're all going to get this like, the sort of Saturn wobble. I don't know if we can see it, but fuck, it's because it's shit. They're the shit cases, we know that. But yeah, so they're off Keith. Please check him out. The Who's 2. Again, links down below. All top lads. Keith's been on YouTube for a while now, because he used to pick up the odd game off me here and there, but he's only, like I say, probably in the last month or two, he's done some videos. Okay, I'm going to leave that till last. I spoke to Dave, Retro Dave Nintendo. He was up my neck of the woods, and unfortunately couldn't get to meet up because he was working, and by the time he'd finished I would have been at the Christmas fair with the kids up at the school. So Dave, really sorry about that, mate. We had a good chat, so you kind of know what's coming a little bit. So he's had the sneak peek, so to speak, over the phone. Right, anyway, what... Oh, another gift off me mate John. Just don't seem to go by one fucking video about mentioning that bastard. He dropped me a text, said, "Oh, still got all these empty boxes, Mega Drive and Master System ones if you're interested." I was like, "Fucking hell yeah," because as you know, some of the games I pick up, the boxes. I said, "Look, they do not like shit, not all the bits." He goes, "No, they all close and all that." So it's very kindly sent me. You can't see it, but I don't know how many. There's 15 plus mixture of Master System and Mega Drive boxes. So cheers, John boy. Nice one, San. Nice one, Brava. Nice one, Brav. Sound like Lee, don't I? Retro Chef. How are you, Lee? Anyway, that's what Lee does, doesn't he? He talks to you like you're there. All right. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing. Hope everything's okay. Hope the family are well. Fucking stop. Right. Anyway, today, because I've got some of the bits that I picked up, but I'm going to leave them. They were just yesterday. So I picked up a few bits today anyway. This I thought was an absolute fucking steal. I was in the old CX having a butcher because I was looking for something for the missus, because she likes like the vampire things. I can't remember one of the vampire fucking programs that's on anyway. And I always have a look at the GameCube and I always have a look at the Wii U. And I seen this and I was like, what the fuck? And I had some credit from trading a load of like shitty PS2 stuff. So for fucking £8, I've got Assassin's Creed 3. And I even checked and it's still got just to show, it's still got the points unused. So I was like, fuck it, I'm having that. So I've got Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 on the Xbox. So, £8 for a Wii game. What the fuck is going on? It's all going fucking nuts. Don't know. And I will sort of say, actually, I was in town and in game and stuff, and a few of them have got still got the PS4, but what they're doing is it's like £575, and they're making you buy a bundle. I remember they did that with the 360. They forced you to spend hundreds on a bundle. But yeah, I'm not tempted. If I'm tempted to buy a PS4, but I'm going to wait at least until the new year, and maybe until the price drop. I'm happy with the Wii U. I'm enjoying that. Right, moving swiftly on. Crack converters. Went in there and I did something slightly different. I went to the cabinet first, because normally I go to like the game section. I thought, no, I'm going to go to the cabinet first. And I looked up in the cabinet, and at the top was a white console, and I thought, fuck, if they've got that, that means there might be some games. So I went straight to the games, and sure enough, there were 5 games, and I ummed and ahed about picking up the last one, but I thought, fuck it, this is enough. And essentially, I bought most of these just for the cases. To be honest, 3 of them were 2 or 3, actually I don't know, because one of them I wasn't sure if I had. The other one I definitely had. So 50p each, all complete, on the Dreamcast. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, I couldn't remember if I had this one or not, but again, 50p, it's in absolutely mint condition. I'll have it for the fucking box. This one I definitely knew I had, but again, for 50p, I'm taking it. It's Trick Style. These two, pretty sure I haven't got. For 50p, Bust-A-Move 4. I did ask the guy, I said, oh, I don't suppose you've got any more. They go, no, that's all that came with it. The other one that came was Choo Choo Rocket. So I suppose for 50p I probably should have bought it for the case. And probably the pick of the bunch, maybe Bust-A-Move probably. This one, close second, is Virtua Athlete 2K. And again, all in there. So, yeah, it's nice to see Dreamcast games. A bit like the PS1 cases. If I see them cheap enough, I'll have them purely for the cases. Welcome to a couple of new subscribers as well. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, so to speak. Right, what have we got now? There's a couple of games here, and I'm on and on about buying them. Get these in the right order. That's it, right. These are all Xbox originals. One or two of these I wasn't sure of. But I thought, given the title, I'll snag them, and if they're not compatible, because I'm only collecting the 360 compatible ones, then I'm sure someone else might be interested. Since checked my list, I know there's two of these that aren't. But anyway, a bit more money than I'm used to spending, especially given the old crack converters. But for a quid, Battle Engine Aquila. Looks like a Halo rip-off. But yeah, so you can see a quid. This one, essentially, there was 5 original Xbox games, a couple of like Brothers in Arms, Over Hill 30, and Bound in Blood. I thought, fucking, I'm sure they're not compatible, but I couldn't remember if the Bound in Blood one wasn't. But I thought, for £1, if they were like 20p like the old crack converters, I would have had them. But I thought, fuck it. So I did ask her, I said, oh, have you got any more games? She said, yes, we have. I was like, ooh. So she came down, she had a couple more. There's like Doom 3, which I've got anyway, and I picked up the collector's edition, so I thought, I'm not buying another copy of that. And then there was this one here, and I'd seen this, not seen this one before, is Silent Scope Complete. Unfortunately, this isn't compatible. So that'll either be traded, moved on, whatever. So then I went, just making sure these are all, yeah. Another, what are these ones called? I can't remember, it's crack generators or something like that. 2.99p jobbies, Tony Hawk's 4. All got the manuals. Right, this has got the manual anyway. This one I thought, oh, please be compatible. I don't think it is. It's Capcom vs SNK 2EO Millionaire Fighting 2001. That must be the fucking biggest fucking name ever. Or Capcom vs SNK 2EO. But yeah, there's a squid. It's in really good, nice condition actually as well. But unfortunately, I don't think it's compatible. These ones were just fillers, 20p each. Fight Night 2004. This is missing the manual. No, it's complete. One of these is missing the manual. They're all sports. FIFA 2004. That's complete. Germany 2006. This is missing the manual. And FIFA 06. Again, it's just there just for the collection at 20p all day long. We won't get that in the car built, I don't think. Right. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Well, depending how you look at it. Charity shops. I've got 2 lots of charity shop and 1 sort of pick up. So I'm going to do the sort of less charity shop. I've seen this in there. I was looking around like I normally do as this particular charity shop. It doesn't really have a great. There's some DVDs. I always pick DVDs up for us, family to watch, all the kids. And I always go through and have a quick look at the books because I do like to read. And they have like a little toy sort of section, and just look at some of the board games if there's anything that might take the fancy. I look down and I just seen this logo, and I was like, did a double take. It was in like a little box, so I looked at it, thought, fucking hell. Checked the price, £3. I thought, fuck it, I'm having it. Even if it's not worth shit, you know, in terms of like intrinsic value, it's a particularly licensed product. I spoke to Dave about this, and I sort of said, you know, at the end of the day, if it's fuck all in it, there's nothing in it. It doesn't matter, because it's quite a nice, unique thing. I've never seen one before. Did the usual thing, checked on eBay, and yeah, there's a few of them knocking about. But for £3, right, I picked up a Sega Pico. Now it's a kid's fucking game thing. What do you call it? Like not like a tablet, but it's got a game in it. Actually, I didn't even know that. So it plugs into the TV, and you play this game with this little stylus. And it's just like an edutainment, so educational entertainment. So I didn't even know there's a game in there. I didn't even realise that big thing was a game. So I've got a year at Pooh Corner. I can have a poo in the corner. There you go. Fucking box of fucking shit. But yeah, Sega Pico. So I probably would have paid £3 for that. But I say it come with 3 games and all box complete. So I've got Echo Junior, Lion King Adventures, and Mickey's Blast of the Past. But like I said, you know, and I spoke to Dave about it, and they might not be worth fuck all. They've got all the manuals and that and stuff. But even if, you know, if no one's interested in them, or can't move them on eBay or whatever, because all I'll do, this will just be funds. It's just more funds for other retro. But I'm actually in 2 minds of just to keep the fucking things, to be honest, because this is not something I've seen much about, you know. So fully all branded Sega stuff. So I thought it was quite. Some of them even got the hang tabs on. Look, £3. Fuck it. Right. It's the best way to do this. I'm going to go with a pickup. I'm going to leave the charity shop stuff to the last, I think. Right. Grab this bundle, this back. I'll show you the box. It's not a massive box. It's quite heavy. Right. This box. Fair weight to it. Paid £60 for this. I'll try and do these in. And I did try and sort of say to the guy, look, I've got that, I don't need that. But it was like, it's all or nothing. So I did try to get the price down. But it weren't happening. Just bear with me, I'm just sorting them out as to the ones I've got. Some of these are in really good nick, and some are a little bit. Yeah. Right. So, £60. I've got another Saturn. So it's a good job I didn't buy Keith's. Not that I was going to anyway, but it's just a good job I didn't, because I would have really not bought this one. And the guy, I fucking tried as much as I could to get him down, but he was not having it. It comes with 2 pads. I think that's a Mark 1. This is the slightly better Mark 2 if I'm correct. I can't remember which way around it is. It's got all the power and all that shit. It's even the proper Sega Saturn plug. So that's nice to have, no doubt about it. Right, this is the games. Excuse me. Seedly does give you wind. So there's quite a lot of games actually. Let me just count them. It's about 21 games. £60. So these are sort of the duplicates that I know I've got. A nice hard case. I think this is the 3rd one I've got, because I'm sure I've got another one of these. It's Manx TT Superbike. These are all complete, unless I say otherwise. Sega Rally Championship. and some are in slightly better condition than others. Tomb Raider, this one's got some crap on the back that I think will come off anyway. And it's missing. Oh, the only thing problem with Tomb Raider is missing the front of the manual. Don't know what happened there. Someone wanted a picture of Lara, obviously. Obligatory Virtua Fighter 2 that everyone of them seems to have. Yeah, it's all there, manual, everything. They are in really nice condition, I must admit. Loaded, I think this might be a better condition one than mine. Sega Worldwide Soccer 97. If any of these ones from this pile that I'm reading out now and you're interested, give me a shout. Daytona USA. Virtua Fighter. Obviously what I will do though is swap these out for the better copies. As is always the way. This obviously isn't a very good condition one, not compared to what I picked up off Darren Cohen's Doloro, and it's playing in the background. It's Wipeout, and as you can see, it's got some fucking Egypt's done something to the cover there, ripped it, I guess. But inside, the disc is fine, and the manual's fine. Just a shame about the outside, so Wipeout. So they're like, just check. Yeah, they're all the ones I've got. Just try and do these in like a how good they are order. Well, not how good they are order, but you know what I mean. Save best till last. So in the little sort of jewel case, I'm guessing it's just, I don't know where it's come from. It's something called Bootleg Sampler. Got a load of demos on it. It doesn't say where it's come from. This I've got, but I'm guessing this is the one that comes in the big box. The fucking wanker said, "Oh, I think I've got a steering wheel and gun for this." Well, obviously, the steering wheel I've got. The gun I'd be interested in. So I said to him, "Oh, if you find a gun, is it including the price?" No. Fucking twat. But I've got the fucking game for it anyway. Yeah, it's Virtua Cop 2. And obviously the jewel case. See, I've done it again. Panzer Dragoon. I actually think, unfortunately, Keith, this is probably in better condition than yours, because if you look at this fucker, look, it's got fucking everything. It's got bloody bits of styrofoam in it and all sorts. And the manual, I don't think it's ever been looked at. It's absolutely fucking But like I say, I'm sure that's like a £10 odd game anyway, so I'll get £10 back out of this bundle one way or t'other. This one, not the greatest game. I couldn't remember if I had this or not, so I've stuck it in a. I don't think so, because I get confused with this in the PlayStation. It's Firestorm Thunderhawk 2. Again, it's got that bobbly thing on the go, but it's all really good condition inside. This game I'm happy to have because I've got it in the sort of big box version, which means it's in the jewel case. That is Nights into Dreams. Yeah, all in there. Another one is Bug. Can't remember seeing did a gameplay of this. I think it might have been Adam, 16-bit Brit. Can't remember. Someone did a gameplay of it and I thought it looked fucking brilliant. And I kept, it's one of them ones you think, oh, I need to like try and hunt that down. You never think about it. And I see it in this bundle, I was like, fucking hell, great. I remember that. It's Crime Wave. It might not have been Adam, but if someone did a gameplay of this on YouTube, it looked absolutely brilliant. So I'm happy to get that. Like, sort of last top 4 now. Bit of bobbling. Again on the cover. Fucking shitty fucking things. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. All complete. Box manual, the whole shooting match. This one's definitely been played, I can tell. You can just tell by the hinge, you know, as it's been opened and closed, so someone's really enjoyed that game. Which is nice in some ways, you know, it's nice that you get them games that are, and this one equally as well, I can tell. X-Men Children of the Atom. Wonderful game to have. Again, all complete. The little flyer, everything. Last two. Sega Saturn, I'd pick this one up actually. Funnily enough. And in a lovely hard plastic case, Resident Evil. See, in the plastic cases, they've got them little grippers that hold the manual better. Fucking hell. Don't get it. And the creme de la creme. Basically, when I seen this one on the picture, and the guy sent me it, I thought, yeah, I want these games. But he wouldn't budge on the price at all. It was a little bit higher than that. I actually got him down, like, I think 10 quid anyway. But this one's worth half of what I paid for it. Easily, all day long. One of the must-haves on the Saturn. It's Guardian Heroes. Fucking awesome game. There we go. So, yeah, spent a bit of money, relatively speaking, I suppose. I mean, this game's like, what, £30 game anyway, innit? I think, easily. Probably a bit less. I don't know if it's a bit less on Japanese, I don't know, but Guardian Heroes. So, yeah, if anyone's interested in any of the sort of duplicates, they're kind of more like collection fillers, I think. My Reload is quite good, but let me know, because obviously what I'm going to do is obviously just check against my ones that I've got and just have the best, obviously. Right, the last lot now. Couldn't believe it. I nearly pissed my fucking pants. Honestly, I really did. I was fucking hadn't had a buzz like that since being at the car boot with this lot here in the charity shop. It was just like on the shelf, ping, 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 ping. I didn't even have any cash on me, and I was like fucking not quite shaking. But just sort of said to the lady, "You do take card, don't you?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, fuck. I mean, I could have just sort of said to hold them, I'll go to the cash machine, but it was one of them ones where I was like, I do not want to leave these fucking games. So, where do we start? Let's start with the sort of oddball of the group, if you like. I'll show you the prices, but they're all $1.99. So if you want to see them, I'll show you anyway. If you want to see them, what are you going to like? Tell me you want to see them? I'll fucking show you, won't I? So for $1.99, in absolutely pristine. To be honest, I think nearly all of these are in fucking excellent condition, bar maybe one or two. Got a copy of Ico. Another copy of Ico. $1.99 PDSA. Let me just double check. Yeah, the discs are fucking immaculate. Honestly, the manual I don't think has been looked at. This one I've got, again, I just need to double check against my copy, because again, these are a fucking mint condition. It's time for some GameCube loving. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I'm just going to show you the insides, because they are, I don't think the manuals have been looked at all. Okay. Just to show you, yeah, $1.99. So that's a duplicate. Ico's a duplicate. This one I'm going to keep initially. You'll know why. It's one I haven't got, but I have got it. I haven't got this version of it. So I will look to get the proper version. So that's the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which is just the single copy. But obviously, look, as you can see, it's the platinum release. It's all there. Oh, it's 99p. So I was like, ding, 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 ding. I even said to the lady, I said, "You ain't got any more out the back of, just in case." She said, "No." I'm convinced they must have had a system with this. The normal lady that's there that would have asked, she weren't about. So I was a little bit like, but then I thought, fuck it, no, you've done alright. Don't. Because otherwise, they're not going to fucking, it's not going to help you, not going to help you. This one is up for trade. I've got this. This is the one that's probably not as mint, but it's only the manual. And I think I've got another manual for this. I think I've got like a random spare manual, so I could swap the manual out anyway. It's the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker limited edition. So as you can see, the manual, it's to be honest, it's like fucking 95% perfect, but because it's got that pen mark on it, because everything else is in such good fucking nick, it kind of really stands out. But obviously both discs are there. No, not P. Now, before anyone fucking starts, actually, I should say this. I ain't forcing any fucker to buy these. If you're not interested in buying them, don't worry. You ain't going to get them for fucking £2.50. So let's just be serious. I'm open for trade. But if no one wants them, they'll go on fucking eBay and they'll just go to me buying something fucking some other retro shit. Let's just get that fucking straight. I just, because I'm not having that crap again. No fucking idiot is going to leave these on there. Oh, I'll leave them for someone else to pick up. Are you bollocks? You fucking twat. This one's sold. This is sold to me, mate, because I did sort of say to him at work, with my friend at work, he's not a big retro collector, but he likes certain items or whatever. And I said to him, the next time I see a copy, if I find one, I'll put it to one side for you. So he's going to have this, and he's paying me 25 quid. So the last 2 copies of this I sold for 30 quid. So less a bit of P&P. It's about right. So I ain't, charging anyone any more or less than anybody else. So I've got, how many copies is this now I've had? So I'm the 4th or 5th copy. You don't see anything for fucking ages. And again, this is in fucking mint condition. It's Twilight Princess. Honestly, I was fucking absolutely, and it's even got a free memory card in it. We ain't having that, obviously, but it's got all the. This is literally mint. It's even got like the points card that are not used. You can tell it's not been fucking thumbed. And I haven't made these little stickers up. I was like fucking. I mean, what could beat Twilight Princess on the Cube? Go. I nearly bought this at Play Expo. I tried my damnedest to do a trade with people, the fucking Sharky resellers, lizards, weren't interested. Fuck you, like bollocks. I'll sit tight. Great things come to he who waits. Patience is a virtue, all that shit. And it's the fucking luck of the draw. The last one in there. To be honest, I didn't even see this. It didn't register. Because on the shelf, I don't know if you can imagine it, it was just kind of like that. And I just was going along I was just like popping them off the shelf. And because it just had all the GameCube logos there, and I was just like ting 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 ting. And then I dropped this one off, and then so I went back to it and I was like, fuck. Even like in my head, like, shit, fucking awesome. There's a few people that are not going to be happy with me. Fucking Raz is not going to be fucking impressed, and Daz is not going to be impressed. Cojones de Loro. For equally $1.99, I've picked up Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Again, it's perfecto condition. $1.99. I mean, there's probably. I was just like, because when I sort of got them in my hand and went through them all again, I was just like, obviously someone knows their Cube games. You know what I mean? This is not some like random shit someone's bought. The AAA quality titles here, and I was thinking, where's fucking Fire Emblem? Hence why I said to the woman, is there any more? And I was like really tempted to say, oh, do you mind? I was just got a bit like fucking had a brain fart, and I was like, there's got to be more in there. Let me in. But I thought, no, just leave it. So guys, that's it. What can I say? That's for me fucking in a single sort of pick up, if you like, that's not a bad fucking score. That's I'm happy. It's fucking insanity, absolute insanity. I mean, before the middle of last week, I only had a couple of little odds and sods that I was going to show. It's mainly going to be, I was going to like do the odds and sods and then just do the room tour, and it just snowballed. So hope you enjoyed that. I'm still so happy. Like I say, Twilight Princess is gone. So the other ones, Wind Waker Limited, I'm probably going to hang on to that platinum just for the minute, just for completeness' sake, because I don't have it. Prime's up for trade or swap, as is Ico. Equally with the Saturn games, so if anyone's interested in them. That's me done. Right, going to crack on with the room tour now. Well, I said room tour, it's going to be a quick spin, so I might have it as a separate video so some people can watch it. A couple of minutes. I'm not going to go into great detail. And that's me done, YouTube. Oh, I've got something I'm going to pick up tomorrow as well, so that might be next week's. Again, that's all I've got for next week, so who knows. Take it easy.